Aloha, everyone, and welcome. We're so excited to share with you how to launch your own high profit online business in 2025. And we're going to just dive right in. We're so excited to share this information with you. Um, Again, a massive welcome and thank you so much for tuning into this live web class on how to launch your high profit business in 2025. This is something that we've been wanting to collaborate on for some time, and we're super excited that you're joining us today.
Super stoked. Thank you guys so much for being here.
Yeah, we're going to try and keep this as short and sweet as possible. We're going to give you lots of information, so please feel free to take notes and screenshot anything from this call. Our plan for today is to introduce ourselves and share a little bit on our story and how we've used high ticket affiliate marketing to create a sustainable income online and offline. We'll cover the health products we promote globally, how we use automation and advertising to achieve time freedom, and the compensation plan, which is incredible and so transformative. It's transformed so many lives. We're so excited to share that with you as well. We're also going to discuss the training resources available to our community and how you can join us if this resonates with you. All right, let's dive in. So excited. Here we go. Okay, aloha again, everyone. My name is Casey. I'm a wife and stay-at-home mama to 3 kids, and I live here on Maui. I'm super passionate about helping others realize their potential and take action to create the life of their dreams for themselves and their family. And this came from a huge personal transformation in my life. Some years back, I had a line in the sand moment where I was just done with living anything else than my full out dream life. And what that looks like for me is having the choice to live how we want every day, prioritizing my family home life and our super busy outdoor active lifestyle. So busy. Um, all of that, like in motherhood, while finding passion and purpose in a business model that is automated and making an impact globally every day. That was so important to me to find something that just I felt the passion for, and I just feel like that's what life's all about, right? I always knew that there was something out there for me, to be home with my kids and to thriving in something that I'm passionate about. But it took me a good decade to figure it out and find it. 10 years, literally. And in that time, we lived in the struggle. We were struggling financially. Lots came up in that time, just looking for that fulfillment in my life. I've always wanted to prioritize my family life and be home with the kids. And my husband has always been an incredible provider, working multiple jobs at a time. And I just felt like it was time to support him too and really help with that. Um, we were living that paycheck to paycheck lifestyle, saying no to opportunities because of money, which sucks. And all the while, I was consumed with knowing that I was meant for more and that I could help contribute financially. With the rising costs, especially here in Hawaii, and all the financial uncertainty that we faced, I had to make a decision to take action, to finally take action. And that's why I'm so passionate about supporting others on that mission as well. Soon after that line in the sand moment, I came across a web class like you're watching here today, and it explained this incredible business opportunity. And I dove right in, and I've been building a heart-led business, prioritizing what's important to me. And it's been incredible. I now have that passion and purpose and security that I've been looking for most of my life. And I'm grateful to share it with you today.
Thanks, Casey.
Yay.
I love your story. I love
you.
this picture of us too. It's so cute
Me
from my
too.
wedding.
It's your wedding.
I know. So fun.
Yeah.
Hi, everyone. I'm Jamie. I'm born and raised in the Northeast, and I landed here in Maui about 18 years ago. And I live here with my husband and my dog Rondo, who might make a guest appearance here walking around the house.
Yeah.
I've spent most of my life working in the hospitality industry. I've always lived in really touristy places. That was the best, like, bang for your buck kind of jobs. Like, work in the tourist industry, you make some money, you get a lot of free time. It was kind of the easiest way to make a living, while still like enjoying my life. But I always knew it wasn't something I was planning on doing forever. I didn't want to work for someone else. I definitely couldn't do like the corporate deal. I tried it. And I was just kind of always trying new jobs to see what would work. So when I came across this opportunity, I was actually working like multiple part-time gigs. I was selling lays, bartending, retail, whatever side gigs I could do. I even started my own little companies trying to sell my goods at like farmers markets and local coffee stores, pretty much whatever I could do to make ends meet. But I was constantly in FOMO, having like friends and family all over the mainland
Yeah.
America. I was like always missing out on holidays, fun activities with my friends, going to see concerts, like all this stuff. And it was like really disheartening. I just felt like, how was I going to get out of this constant
Yeah.
struggle? Getting the time off when you're working in the hospitality industry is just hard. So it got to the point where I was kind of like giving myself pep talks on my way into work every day. I'd be like sitting in my car, like, you can do it. Like, this isn't forever. Like, go in there, make the money, and it was just like ridiculous, really, is what it was. So I was just begging the universe to send me something that could show me a way out, like some light at the end of the tunnel. And that's kind of when I started exploring the online space. I joined a low ticket MLM. I was selling superfoods, which were awesome. I still buy them to this day. I love that friends and people I knew were benefiting from the health aspect of it. I love being a part of that. But the compensation plan and the way that their whole model was set up, it just like was unsustainable. I just couldn't see that having a long-term effect on my finances. So I stopped doing that, but I was really intrigued by the online business space. So when the water kind of came into the deal, I'd already known about the water for a really long time, and I wanted the machine for the health and sustainability aspects of it, but the cost just felt so out of reach. And then, like Casey said, I was introduced to the business side of it through a video kind of like this. I watched the compensation plan, I watched a video, and I was totally blown away. I knew I wanted the product, so I really had nothing to lose by just giving it a go at the business. So, when I started, I had no social media. I had like 300 followers on Instagram, no Facebook, total aversion to computers. I don't even think I owned one until I started this business. And that was over 5 years ago. And then since then, I've obviously learned a ton about computers and the online space. I don't have to work a million jobs anymore. I just have my one bartending gig that I work part-time, which has been awesome. And yeah, it's like I actually enjoy that job now. I go there and there's a light at the end of the tunnel for me. I enjoy like the aspect of the marketing offline for the business. It's really helpful. And I'm just not like burnt out because it's really been beneficial to my life in that way, having this business. So yeah, now I just love, being able to work on my own terms, helping people with their health and sustainability goals. I get to meet incredible, like-minded people from all over the world through this business. And I'm just really grateful for the opportunity to be able to share this business and this opportunity with others and hopefully inspire you guys to, create the life that you really truly want to live.
Oh, I love your story,
Oh,
Jamie.
thanks. Yeah.
Yeah, I love your why, and I think so many people can relate to that. It's just having no experience doing this and then just falling in love with it because of the impact that we're able to make here.
Yeah,
That's
it's
awesome.
really a unique opportunity.
Yeah. Awesome.
So, freedom. This is why we're here today. This is what we're all looking for. Three freedoms that we think are the most important, especially when it comes to like a business plan, is time freedom, location freedom, and financial freedom. You're going to need all three of these to make it worthwhile. Some people are out there, they've got a great job, they're earning all sorts of money, but they can't go on vacations and they can't take the time off, and then other people have this like open schedule, but they don't have any money to go do anything. So, this is something that can really encompass all of those. That's why we call it like the golden ticket. It's really an amazing way to break free from the system in some sort of way, shape, or form.
Yeah, absolutely. And this business offers time freedom through automation and the power of monetizing social media. But there's at the same time no need to be on your screens all day. And we really show you how to do that in that way that feels in alignment, because who wants to be like this all day, looking at the screen or on your computer all day? That's not why we do this. being able to run this business from anywhere there's Wi-Fi means that you have total location freedom. So if you're traveling or hanging out at the beach all day with the kids, or even just working from home, you have the ability to generate a sustainable income, which is so epic. This business offers financial freedom through a high profit commission and even has exciting retirement planning options, which we'll get into further later down the road. I want to introduce you to the company that we partner with and the products that we sell next. So we're going to get right into that. Okay, so here she is. Enagic is the company that we partner with, and Enagic is a 50-year-old Japanese company, and they manufacture medical grade Kangen water ionizers. These are the top water ionizers in the world. There is no comparison to the craftsmanship in these machines. They are the top notch ones. They come from an OEM company. So Enagic is OEM, which stands for Original Equipment Manufacturer, which means that everything is made in-house, from the cardboard box to everything in the ionizer. Literally everything is made in-house, which is so incredible that they're not outsourcing from all over the world. This is true craftsmanship. And if you know anything about Japanese standards in business, they are extremely high, and they take immense pride in everything that they create. And I think that that's incredible. I'm actually married to a Japanese man who's part of a family that has had a business for over 120 years. And so I can really resonate with that, like just the heart that goes into business and why they're so long-standing. So we work as independent distributors or affiliate marketers, however you want to put that. When we partner with Enagic, we promote their machines, their Kangen water machines, their Anespa DX mineral shower machine, filter machines, which are incredible. It's like an at-home spa experience.
The best.
It's the best. Yeah, it's the best for everyone, for us, for the kids, for the animals. Like, oh my God. And we also have organic wild turmeric supplements, and they are grown and harvested with Kangen water on their own farms in Okinawa, which is one of the world's blue zones. The soil there is not tainted. This is the highest quality turmeric on the market. It is legit. And we're so passionate about these products, as you can tell. Like, they are so transformative. We use them every single day in our homes and in our lives. After drinking and bathing in this water, you don't want to drink or bathe in any other water ever again. And trust me on that. That is a true statement.
Totally.
Yeah. Because we're independent distributors, we don't handle inventory or shipping. Enagic does everything for us. This is a turnkey business, basically plug in and play. You invest in your products and you're provided with so many resources. Enagic takes care of customer service and order fulfillment. So we just simply place the order and they ship it globally. There's no need to stock or ship products ourselves. And it's just, everything is done for us, which is why we refer to it as turnkey. Having this medical grade product at home lets you offer unlimited free samples to friends and family or potential customers, which is an advantage that's really rare in network marketing. So that's something that's really, really cool. It's like we're able to share this water with everyone, and the water speaks for itself because this is living water, the type of water that our bodies are designed to drink. And it's just incredible what this does to us. Before we move on, I just want to briefly explore the science behind the K8, which is Enagic's flagship water ionizer. It not only adds molecular hydrogen, which is the most powerful antioxidant known to man, but it also creates 7 custom pH levels for various uses in your home and for your body. Unlike typical filters like a Berkey or a Brita, which only removes the contaminants, the K8's primary function is to ionize water and bring it back to life. Like I said, this is the type of water we're supposed to be drinking. We're supposed to be drinking living water for living bodies. Pretty much like tap water, bottled water, all of that is considered dead water. It doesn't have life anymore. And like I said, molecular hydrogen is the most powerful antioxidant because it's the smallest molecule, and it can permeate any kind of cell membrane in the body. It's incredible. It has shown therapeutic effects on over 170 diseases, including cancer and autoimmune conditions. And the research on molecular hydrogen is extensive. It's also known as electrically reduced water. So if you're searching on PubMed, which is published medical articles, you search electronically reduce water, and you'll see all the effects of this water. There is so much research, and yeah, for decades of research. This has been around for, like we said, 50 years. Conga machines are even used in natural cancer healing centers around the world, gaining recognition in the health and wellness community. So it's really incredible to see how this water is like transforming people's lives all around the world. And, you know, if this matters to you, many professional athletes and, you know, celebrities drink this water because it's obviously the best, right? So we've got Tom Brady, Floyd Mayweather, Conor McGregor, Kelly Slater, if you surf, LeBron James, and J-Lo obviously drinks this water.
Yeah. I mean,
That's all we gotta say.
There, yeah.
J-Lo's been, and Aerosmith. I'm a huge fan of Steven Tyler. He drinks this water as well.
That's just a few of them.
That's just a few.
Just
I mean,
touching there.
they basically all drink the water because it's the best. I think Conor McGregor has like 10 machines in his mansion.
So too. Yeah.
One in every bathroom or kitchen or whatever. So there are so many uses to this water. So that's why owning a K8 promotes a zero waste sustainable lifestyle while allowing users to experience all of these incredible benefits. And if you'd like us to send you a document that literally lists all the different uses, let us know. We'd be happy to send that to you, because there's over 100 uses, and it's so much more than just drinking water. There's 7 levels of custom water pH, and the K8 has a beautiful LCD touchscreen. You just literally press your button and you get the water for whatever you want, for cleaning, for disinfecting, for your drinking waters, for your beauty waters. I mean, it's honestly, it's like a whole system of everything, basically. And plus, which is really cool, this machine speaks 8 different languages. So that's why this is such an incredible global business opportunity, because not only does the machine speak different languages, like this is such a global business. You know, we have teams all over the world.
There's offices all over the world. So this is really, you know, when you start this business, you're literally getting a global business. You can sell to anybody in the world, and there's distribution centers all over the world, which is really unique as well.
Very cool. Very, very cool. So yeah, you know, this machine offers over 100 uses, making it a long-term investment that you can save tens of thousands of dollars over its 25-year lifespan. And I do know that these machines last that long because I did inherit a machine that was really old and it was still working. It was 25 years old at the time, and it was still working and producing incredible living water. My husband's grandmother drank this water, and it really supported her on her cancer journey. And she lived to be just shy of her 100th birthday. So
cool. I love that you've
that's
had this water in
kind of
your
my
family
intro.
so long. It's so cool.
Yeah, it's been in my kids are like the 4th generation to drink this water, which I'm so grateful that grandma introduced us to this water. And a lot of people spend so much money on water every month. You know, they spend $80 to $100 a month on either bottled water or delivered water, which in my, you know, technically this is all dead water, which, you know, bottled water is dead water. A lot of it's very toxic, including microplastics in the water. A lot of it's just filtered tap water, to be honest. It can be very acidic for our bodies. And when you test these waters like we have, like we understand, you know, not all water is created equal. And if you're someone who drinks tap water and only occasionally buys bottled water, it's about $50 a month. So you still add up to like $2,000 a year on spending, you know, just money on buying water. Water is the main thing, right? You know, our bodies are 75% water. So every living being needs water. So it's the main thing. A lot of people are spending so much money on water. And that's even, you know, before considering the countless other uses and benefits that this ionizer provides. Investing in this machine not only supports a healthier lifestyle, but also offers significant financial savings in the long term. And we do have a chart that, like, just like here, that we can send you that just really shows you your savings and really how this can support you financially and how this investment makes sense. So not only for your drinking water, we've replaced countless toxic and plastic products from our home just by owning this machine. Everything from your disinfectant spray, hand sanitizer, laundry detergent, Windex, skincare, hair detangler, veggie wash. I mean, I can go on and on and on how we use this machine, but we haven't gone down those aisles at the store to buy
In years.
Clorox or
Yeah.
whatever in years. And it's just so incredible to have a healthy, toxic-free home too. We literally clean the home with water. And I know that may be hard to believe, but just listen. It's true. It's incredible. Okay, so imagine saving $65,000 over 25 years just by owning this machine and not having to buy water, cleaning products, skincare, and so much more. You get those benefits just by owning this machine and using it. And not only are you saving money, but it's your health, which is the most important thing. It's the foundation of your life is your health. So not only is this supporting your home, but it's supporting your health in an incredible way. And we're not even talking about selling them yet. We're going to get into that now. So here we go.
All right. So let's talk about the opportunity here. This opportunity is really unique because you can promote it 3 different ways, which is why our diverse community of distributors has found so much success in so many areas, myself included. So like other affiliate marketing companies, you can promote the products, right? You just by share content like videos, non-tox swaps, recipes, cleaning tips, or just regular day-to-day use of how you're using the machine in your home. You can promote the business model. So, some people are more interested in just looking for a business that they can, start a turnkey business, and you can promote that and the high profit potential through Enagic's, patented compensation plan that we're going to go into later. And then lastly, you can just promote yourself. So by simply living like a happy, healthy life, being environmentally conscious and like being a real sustainable household, people are going to become curious about how you're doing it and want to know more. So this approach allows you to share everything without always needing to like push products or talk about the financial gains from it. I know for Casey and I, we kind of encompass all 3 of those. We talk about the products, the business model, and we just kind of showcase our lifestyle and use attraction marketing. And that is great because it's not like you just have to do one way. There's so many ways to do this business, which is awesome.
It's water, it sells itself because it's something that literally will always be in demand.
Yes.
There's
yes.
so many ways to do this because it's water.
Yeah.
Literally
a lot of different ways,
foundation.
and we love that part of it.
Yes.
So automation is really the key to making this whole system work. So you want a business that's going to give you that time freedom, and automation is kind of how that works. When you join the business, you're going to have access to a step-by-step training platform and a 6-week business launch that literally walks you through setting up everything. There's pre-recorded videos that you can use and share, funnel and web class templates to utilize, social media trainings, pretty much everything you could need. And that really takes the pressure off you as a new sponsor. Everything is like set up and ready to duplicate to your new team members, or even for yourself. You get in there, everything's just ready to go. Even how we created this slideshow that you guys are seeing, this is all part of that platform, which is pretty amazing. All automation. That's the power of automation working for you. Work less. How does it say? Work smarter, not harder.
Yeah. Absolutely.
So, yeah.
I mean, what kind of business can you just plug in and play like this, where it's just
so much easier.
Everything is provided for you.
Especially when you don't have like a huge background in tech.
Right.
Right.
That's pretty much all of our stories.
Yeah. We're that generation.
Yeah.
Anyway, so building a highly profitable and sustainable online business, automation and outsourcing are going to be the keys to a sustainable, profitable online business. This is what allows us to build a business without constantly being tied to our phones. It's really amazing to be able to generate leads and create an income while we're like sleeping or surfing or traveling. Everything's working in the background for you. It's really the only way to like do a business like this, I think. I think that's what we all strive for, right? You want to be able to make money while you're not working. That's the whole game plan.
Isn't that cool? Like we could go surf and then
I know.
Come back to the car and go sales, like it's pretty incredible.
So, as I mentioned earlier, I had kind of dabbled in some low ticket MLM a little bit, and I just want to kind of briefly go over why there's such a big difference between low ticket sales and high ticket sales. So, with the low ticket affiliate opportunities, you might make around like $25 a sale, and we're talking about like, superfoods, essential oils, like hair and skincare products, Tupperware, like whatever your think is, right? And you're going to have monthly sales quotas. So if you don't meet them at the end of the month, you go back to like zero. You go back to rank zero. And that sucks. If you've ever done anything like that, it's just, you're like, oh man, that's a bummer.
Yeah.
And so your success really is dependent upon building a team, which can be challenging. With Enagic, there's no monthly quotas. There's no D-ranking. You are where you are and you build from there. And there's no team requirements. So like, I know for me, I've gotten to the point in my business where I'm at purely through direct sales. And it's possible to do it like this, so there's a lot of ways to go about it. You don't need to have a team, although it is, of course, like something you want to strive for. So instead of making $25 per sale, our average community members are making thousands per sale. With the same training, you got to go through the same training and all the same effort to learn the products, but because of the automation, you're making these higher sales. For those aiming to earn, let's say like $10,000 a month, which is a great goal, in a low ticket business, you would have to sell like 400 superfood packages, maybe even more, just to reach that, and like that's a lot.
That's a lot of people. Yeah.
In high ticket sales, you might only need 2. So there's like the big difference there, And like I said, the work to learn and promote the products is the same. You're just making a lot more money in a high ticket sales versus a low ticket sales. Same amount of effort. So let's just say your goal is $10,000 per month, which sounds better, right? Making 3 high ticket sales with automation, or trying to make 400 low ticket sales where you're like constantly on the phone, like trying to recruit people you never met before.
Yeah.
So the choice is pretty clear, at least for us. Yeah.
It is. Absolutely.
So we are going to get into the commission part here. This is Enagic's commission chart for a quad, which we're going to go into a little bit more in a couple slides later. But this is just a basic idea here of Enagic's patented compensation plan. So you can start earning commissions at different levels from 1A to 6A. And as you make more sales, you rank up higher and earn more commissions, obviously. The commission rate is 54% of the product price, which is split into 8 equal parts, or points, they call it. So most network marketing companies stick to around 20 to 25%, and Enagic's at 54% of what they give back to their distributors.
It's over half.
Over half. Yeah, they're super generous. You don't have to start right at the bottom like a lot of low ticket marketing companies. There's like strategies, so you can actually start at a higher commission rate just right off the bat. And as you continue making sales, your earnings grow rapidly. I mean, if you were earning an extra $5,000, $10,000 a month, like how would that affect your household? I mean, that would like double my income, life-changing money right there. And that's not even, that's only a couple sales. So it's pretty amazing when you can leverage automation and high ticket sales, only working, limited hours a week, doing this business in your free time, in your pockets of your day. I mean, that's essentially how we've been doing it. So yeah, it's pretty awesome. I've never seen a compensation plan set up like this before at all. Not with these kind of numbers, for sure.
That's why it's patented, because it's so incredible. It's so unique and incredible that they patented so no one could take it from them.
Yeah.
Because this opportunity is so unique. And I don't know about you, when I saw these numbers, I couldn't unsee these numbers. And I knew that the water was incredible. I had a little bit of history with it. But once I saw these numbers, that was it for me. Yeah, I never turned back, because I've never seen
the potential
anything like
is just incredible.
Yeah.
And then, of course, we mentioned that they have this retirement plan. Well, they have a lifetime legacy income that can be achieved, and it's pretty nuts. So you have the potential to create generational wealth, which is really what sets this opportunity apart. As you advance in ranks, you can earn lifetime residual income and bonuses. I mean, this is creating a lasting financial legacy for your family. So for example, at 6A2-3, which is right in the middle there, you can earn an extra $5,000 per month for life. This can be passed down to your children, to your grandchildren, and this is just a bonus in addition to all the commissions from sales and other bonuses that you're making.
Yeah, and our upline, Balaj, his name is Balaj. He's reached 6A2-6, which is over top right, and he's just earning 20,000 a month for life just in bonuses, and that's not even like all the
Crazy.
bonuses that he's earning and the sales of his organization. Like this is truly financial freedom because of how this is set up to really support people in their life, you know, and support families. And it's incredible. Unlike traditional jobs where retirement benefits are uncertain, with Enagic, these ranks provide ongoing income, which is incredible. So it's setting your family up for life, which is so beautiful. What kind of business does that, you know? Even if it took 40 years to reach these ranks, it would be worth it, right? A lot of people have spent many years in a career and they don't have a lot to show for it in the end, you know, like that's your life, you know, you're worth that. You're worth, you know, being secure, right? To be able to live securely.
Yeah, I mean, if it takes me 20 years to reach any of those ranks and
Mhm.
have that residual income, it's worth it.
Totally. Yeah, and this is why this is so truly unique. You know, it's in its ability to create long-term financial security and really just do what's right, you know, and just supporting people in the way that we need to be supported in this time. So that's why, yeah, we're so passionate about sharing these numbers because it's transformative and life-changing and all those things.
Exactly.
Okay. So if I wanted to start making 5 figures a month, you may be wondering what's the best way to get started. Okay, we're going to dive into our starting packages and show you what that looks like and how this can be your reality. Okay, and we're going to start with the most powerful way to get started in this business is with a quad. This allows you to earn 3 times the commission points your first sale. It includes, so what a quad includes, it includes the K8 water ionizer, the Anespa shower filter, the Ukon turmeric supplement, and a loaner machine. So another K8 to share with other people. And so they can experience the water for themselves. And like I said, this water speaks for themselves. So it's really powerful to have that extra machine to loan out to people so they can try it, let the water do its magic, and then they're ready to invest.
Yeah, I mean, having that machine, being able to put that machine in somebody else's home and letting them use it for 30 days and drink the water for 30 days and use all the different functions of it and, you know, see really how it can impact their household. And then taking it out of their house after those 30 days is really impactful. So,
Yeah.
you know, that's why this is such a powerful way to start your business.
Yeah, and not only with that loaner machine, you're getting all of those products for your house. So you know, I always say you have to have the products to know how to sell the products. So this is why it's the most powerful way, because how are you going to know and connect with these products unless you experience them for yourself? So this is why this is the most powerful way to get started. And people love trying this water. Like I said, once they do, they never go back. It's really that good. Not just saying that, it really is that good. And for any of you watching this that wants to try this water, you know, before you make the decision to invest, reach out to us. Like we are happy to share water. If you're not on Maui, we have teams globally. You know, our team is global, so we can
We'll
get you
find
that
you water.
easily. Yeah, this is a global team here. Okay, and another really incredible option is the trifecta. This includes the K8, the Anespa, and the Ukon, and this is starting around 10K. There's all kinds of financing options. So please, you know, don't let these numbers freak you out. This is not a huge startup cost at all when it comes to in terms of business. This is actually really a low startup cost. And we have incredible financing resources available to you. Just let us know. Just reach out to us and we can have that conversation. This package not only gives you all the products to experience, but it gives you double commissions from your first sale. And for a lot of people, it's around like $150 a month with financing. And it's like, that's like one dinner with a bottle of wine. For some places here, it's like the bottle of wine.
Yeah. Here in Maui,
Here
it's
in
like
Maui,
you share a dinner and maybe get a dessert.
yeah, yeah.
Wine's extra.
Yeah, totally. Totally. So, you know, starting this business may require some sacrifices, but if you truly want to change your life and improve your family's financial health, you will step out of your comfort zone and make this happen like we did. I did not have any money to start a business when I did. This was in 2020 when the world shut down. I was home with all my 3 kids doing the homeschool life, and my husband was working multiple jobs that were uncertain. He got let go of some jobs. It was crazy times. A lot of you can relate to that. We didn't have money. I got resourceful and I invested in this business using credit cards and just utilizing my resources that way. So, there's loans, there's credit cards. We partner with institutions. We've got your back. So don't let this be the reason why you don't go forward with this. A lot of people, not only, just getting loans and credit cards, people sell things, like if you really want to change your life, if you've had that line in the sand moment, like I was talking about, you will make this happen. You'll sell your car because you're going to buy a nicer car right after, or, whatever you got to do. Don't let money be the reason why you don't change your life. Like that shouldn't be the reason. It should be the reason why you do, is to really create the life of your dreams. And that's what this is all about, is really supporting you in that way with transformative, life-changing products. So I want to go back to the quad. Like we mentioned, this is the most powerful way to start your business. And we truly believe that, because with the quad, not only are you experiencing the benefits of having these products in your home and being able to share with that loaner machine, or do like offline farmers markets, like both of us have done that, and events and water demonstrations. There's so much potential with that loaner machine. But with a quad, you can earn back your initial investment in just 4 direct sales. That's it. And you remember what we were talking about with low ticket. That's like 800 sales with low ticket,
Probably more.
Yeah, probably more. Yeah, 1,600 or something. So after just 10 sales, you're earning around $50,000. This is unheard of in most businesses, making the quad the most powerful way to start your business. You're not only earning triple the commissions, but also setting yourself up for rapid success and higher ranks. And this is the truth too. People will almost always buy what you started with. So come in with a quad and sell quads. If you come in with a quad, it's so powerful. Yeah, like I said, having that loaner machine is incredible to loan out to people.
All right, so let's talk a little bit about the most important part, which is your return on investment, or your ROI. So when you're making an investment like this, a lot of people focus only on the cost, which keeps them in like a broke person's mindset. In low ticket marketing, the commissions are so small, it takes forever to see a return on your investment. But with Enagic, your first sale almost covers your investment. And after just 4 quad sales, you're in profit already. So imagine only 4 people out of like the billions of people on social media, and you've made back your investment already. After 10 sales, after 10 quad sales, you're nearly at 50 grand. 50 grand. I mean, it's amazing. And you can start this business with payments as low as $300 a month, which is incredible. I don't know, even with some of the small businesses I started, it was way more than $300 a month. And I was like, yeah, it was crazy. And I never profited. I was always in the red.
That's true for most businesses. And like startup costs can be anywhere upwards of 50 to 100K just to start like a traditional business. That's like what your investment looks like. 10, 15K versus 50 to 100K.
Yeah. And with the potential to make your money back so fast, it's pretty awesome. And so just consider like what short-term sacrifices you can make now to achieve long-term financial freedom, and start to make those like $5,000, $8,000 months, 5-figure months, maybe 6-figure months down the road. I mean, let your mind kind of like run with that. It's exciting. It got me definitely fired up and ready to take action with this business for sure.
Yeah, you can't unsee these numbers. Like I said, once you can't unsee it, because this is totally unique to the industry.
Life-changing money.
Yeah, it's absolutely that's why patented compensation plan. It's amazing.
All right. So hopefully you're seriously interested now, and you would like to know more about the training platform and the community. So before we finish, we want to go over that real quick, because it's really a huge, important step in this business. So you will get access to the Ripple Effect, the online Ripple Effect training platform and community for free when you become a distributor who joins this business in our community. This is incredible. The valuable here is next level.
Mhm.
The fact that it's free and everything it provides for us is pretty unique even within this whole business model. So it's pretty amazing. The online ripple effect has really been a huge turning point for me in my training and what I've been able to achieve in my business.
And then knowing when you bring your team members on, they have a place to go that is with the highest level leaders in the industry, very well thought out, step by step for free, which that is so not typical in business. Like,
Exactly.
Jamie and I have both, been business minded before this, and it's unheard of, like this is very different and unique.
So the online ripple effect platform was created to help you transition from employee to entrepreneur. It's going to include step-by-step trainings with pre-made sales funnels, ads training, lead generation tools, and a business launch course with over 60 videos. Everything's in there that we wish we had when we started.
Yes.
I mean, we've been through the ringer with some stuff. So we've nailed it down. This is really incredible.
Yeah.
There offer 4 live mentorship calls monthly. You have access to support groups, team chats, and more. You get to learn directly from top earners and leaders in this business for free. The 6-week business launch course is available to those affiliated with the Nagic, and it guides you to have a fully automated business within 6 weeks. Everything from starting your Instagram page to filming your own webinar. We built a supportive community dedicated to helping you achieve your goals and become successful online entrepreneurs. That is the whole goal, and it's really an incredible platform. I'm just so stoked to be part of it.
Yeah, it's pretty epic.
All right, so that's it for today. Thank you so much to everyone who tuned in live, everyone who's watching the recording of this call. We're so appreciative of your time and energy, and we really hope this call brought some value to you.
Yes, and thanks. Yeah, thank you for joining us. This was incredible to share this time with you. And if you're interested in learning more and joining this incredible community, your next steps is to reach out to us or whoever invited you to this web class, book a call with them, and then start your discovery process. It's a very simple process to, get all the information and see if this is something that is in alignment with you. And then, we look forward to connecting with you further on it.